welcome back to a new video. This video I'm going to talk Death in Paradise, and first of all I'd like to mention the episode yesterday was so different and so probably one of the best episodes I've seen out of the show. I think it was just so good how they done the storyline and set up throughout the series, and I just thought it was incredible. And I did see it come in. There was a few things I did doubt it at first, but I sort of think that Sophie might have had something to do with it. But I did doubt myself. But I was kind of maybe she's involved somehow. So something about it didn't feel right with me. Also, the other two characters were involved. I thought the police officer that came over, I thought he might have had something to do with it as well. Or the guy, the husband that was going through, was drunk and stuff. I kind of knew that he might have trashed the shack, but yeah, I sort of knew that Sophie might have been behind it. The framing Neville and all that. I thought that the show hasn't done anything like that before, so I thought it was an interesting thing to do, frame one of the detectives, and I think it's good. And and they went there and storytelling and character stuff, I thought was really good. So next episode, it's the last episode of the series, which is episode 8, and there's rumors that Neville might leave. I can see it in 3 ways. I can see him maybe leaving for a bit, then coming back, or leaving for a bit, but he leaves permanently, but he says I'll leave for a while, then I'll come back, just open door, just in case we'll return, or he just decides to leave entirely. Since his relationship with Sophie was fake, part of me wants, if he does leave the show, I do want him to get with Florence. Maybe she messages him or something, and they talk, whatever, and then he goes with her or something. I like that, because I wanted them two to get together. And then I assume there'll be a Christmas special later this year as well, which is coming to the point of this video. But first of all, let's mention even that Series 13 will be filming soon, and I think they film the Christmas special first, then they film Series 13. So I think so. So Series 13 has been confirmed that they will do it, and obviously next week is the start of the spin-off Beyond Paradise, which will be interesting to watch. It's on before Death in Paradise at 8, and the final's on at 9. I don't know whether they'll link with each other, the final episode of Death in Paradise, or the first episode, if they'll link, or just be a separate thing. I personally think better if there was something in the show and it stemmed, well, it sort of did already, but because he's already a character in it, so I thought it'd be better maybe bringing a storyline, bringing him in to it, and then branching off afterwards. But it'll be interesting to see what it goes. Also, I heard a rumour that the end of, I don't know if this is true or not, but end of the series might be special, end of the episode. So I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if that was episode 8 or end of the series, the last 3 episodes, or what. I'm interested to hear what that finds out there. So after the Christmas special, there's 99 episodes in total of Death in Paradise left. So and obviously 100th, and this is what this video is about. This 100th episode. So I think they either start with Series 13, 100 episodes, Series 13, or they do a special at the end of this one, which would be Series 12, so they'll do another special after Christmas, a New Year. I don't know, this is me just speculating, a New Year or something. So this is what I thought to do, if not for 100 episode, for any celebration, or maybe the final episode ever when it ends, or at some point in the final series. maybe like if they don't do it in the final episode, in the 100 episode, for 100 they can sort of like do like a little callbacks to the first episode, like, you know, some callbacks, maybe not totally big, but some characters are coming back as well. Also, like if they do like a final series, I'll get to the point of the video in a minute. So maybe in the final series, whenever that will be, they might like do lots of callbacks, like bringing every character throughout the whole last series, you know, just like a callback and sort of celebration of it and all that. So, topic of the video is what I think will be a good episode of the show. Either the finale, when it ends, probably a few years down the road, or for the 100th episode, we don't know. I think it all depends on if Neville leaves, because I want all the detectives in it, like past and current and present. So if he leaves, like in this episode, and they start series 13, wouldn't it be like he just left? So we don't know. So anyway, so it depends on when that is also. It's like a small cameo, I don't know. So I got it, like all the detectives. So first, so for my thing for the episode, mainly also about the detectives, then other characters as well. Hang on. Okay. I just had an idea, but I'll think. So, okay, episodes. There's a murder, and then obviously the DI and his team go and investigate. So, and then it goes back to that same Neville's the main DI. And it goes back to, I don't know, that's because maybe because he got the spin-off, maybe Humphrey, and they could do a crossover there. And then the England connection, it could be, he could go to Jack Mooney, you know, because I think they're probably keeping in touch. So they can talk on that, and then they probably go to St. Marie to help out the case, maybe because something relevant to the case in St. Marie is in English, so they bring some evidence over, or people or suspects, whatever. And then maybe as they go on, it's related to Richard Paul's case, one of his cases that we haven't seen on screen, or maybe they could like do a thing that they have seen on screen, like a call to make a callback, maybe to the first episode, and maybe have a reference to the DI before Richard Paul. I can't remember his name. I think it's either, is it Charlie Humes? I don't know. So maybe like, you know, so bring him involved, and also then detectives are involved as well. And then so as episodes go on, maybe I don't know. I'm thinking like a few episodes or a series arc. I just had to experiment with different styles a bit more, because Devon Paradise is more, you know, and this series and a few other times it's done stuff that is sort of different. So it's some nice seeing different stuff in the show that they try and do really well. So I think, so maybe episode series or whatever, they work out the case, and then hang on, what the whole no, okay, never mind. And so they work out the whole, you know, so Jack and Humphrey come in, help, and it's related to the Richard Paul case. Maybe Charlie Humes as well, we don't know. I don't know if you want to include him or not, I don't know. Maybe the first case, maybe someone said, oh, this didn't happen, even though that might not work. Or maybe we're saying that Richard Paul did an old Charlie Humes case where we didn't see on screen, and then it comes on, so they all do it, so they work out which comes on to the case that we know, what we just seen in the episode series. And then throughout we see all the past characters, and hopefully, and maybe I got an idea of, we eventually, every single police, you know, like Camille, like team, like Fidel, Camille, Dwayne, and Richard Paul, and also see like JP, Florence, Ruby, Jack, Humphrey, trying to think of Madeline, I can't remember, and also the current team we got now, the Humphrey, and maybe things, characters from Beyond Paradise. Basically, every past main character that we've seen in the series comes back in the show, and maybe like a crossover with Beyond Paradise as well. I think if that worked, that'd be very interesting, and I wouldn't mind, because I would like to see all detectives that team up, work together. That's for a better way. And maybe if it's not the last episode, it can set up the new DI probably. Like maybe like if it's so whoever it might be, man or woman or whatever, could come in afterwards, and then that'd be interesting. Hopefully it's something that happens in the future in the show, because it's running for series 13, so there might be something for the 100 episode, which could be another special, so they reach it, or since they got 13, they might start with 100, which I think makes more sense. So yeah, that's it for today. I'm trying to think of anything else to add, but that's it for today. So thank you, and yeah, goodbye.